making a lot of TikTok videos, which are just in general easier to make. But my one and true love has been YouTube for, oh god, easily 12 years. So today we're going to do some ASMR as usual. I'm going to put on my makeup, put some makeup on you. We'll have a grand old time. Let's get going. Today's going to be a slightly different experience. We have a new camera. Hiya. And we have a no headphone to mic situation. So we will see how that goes. I'm a little nervous because I can't really tell how anything sounds. So this will be a learning experience for everyone involved, okay? I have to say I love picking up the microphone and talking like I'm one of those commentator YouTubers who are like really serious and have lots to say. I, on the other hand, have lots of opinions and thoughts and choose not to share them. So hot take, I got rid of all my primers. So I guess I will not be starting with a primer. But I will be, I guess, just going right in for it. First I'm going to go with my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer. I think I've been using this concealer for like 3 years now or something ridiculous. And I'm just going to spot conceal and then go under my eyes with that. I have this, like, I was outside yesterday and I had a headache, so all I wanted to do was lay on the hammock, like at my friend's house, and they, like, you know, let me set it up. I'm like ready to do it, ready to just like chill out in nature while I have a headache. Little did I know that the biggest colony of mosquitoes to ever live was going to infest me. So I had, I would say, easily 20 mosquito bites after about 2 minutes. I realized there were so many mosquitoes. I got up, I left. I was like, oh my god. But it was too late. The damage had been done, and I'm incredibly itchy today. So I learned my lesson. Don't go outside. I doubt anyone ever wants skincare from me, considering I have very acne-prone skin and used to have even worse acne-prone skin, but it's better now than it used to be, that's for sure. I blame all of it on the generic version of that, I think it's Tower 28 spray that everyone talks about that comes in the red bottle. I never got that version. I just got the Amazon version that's like the same price and double the size, and I've gone through like 3 bottles of that, and that's the only thing keeping me alive, it feels like. Okay, next. It's like I don't do this twice a week. I'm gonna set my under eye because I get nervous. I know I do everything with makeup wrong. Did I participate in the 2016 makeup craze? Yes, I did. Am I any good at makeup anyways? No, I am not. So, don't come at me for that. I'm not like baking or anything, it's just like a pressed powder, because I think that it works well. What about you? You want some? This probably isn't your shade, but I guess we're gonna play pretend today. Powder just like I did, so you can look crazy like I do. Good. By the way, this was the Essence Brighten Up powder in banana powder shade, I guess. Okay, after that I sometimes do bronzer / contour. I don't really do it as much anymore, but I'm going to do it today. questionable at best. That's all we're going for. I feel like I always have some sort of catchphrase happening, and right now, questionable at best is definitely one of them. I think that's good. My left hand is not nearly as nice at doing this as my right. Okay. Hopefully that's good. Next I've got blush. Oh, the contour I used was Rare Beauty in the shade Bright Side. Blush, this is e.l.f. in the Camo Liquid Blush. I think it is the color on here somewhere. Let's look. Dusty Rose. Kind of my jam for blushes. Just a little bit goes a long way. I used to have the Rare Beauty blush in almost the same shade. And honestly, I did my declutter video recently and I got rid of it because I feel like I like this shade better and it's so much deeper. So it's like, I might as well just keep the one I like, considering I was reaching for this one a lot more than the other one, if that makes sense. What do we think? I go really high up, like, you know, I see a lot of people doing that now. Do I know if that's right for my face shape? God, I have no idea. Face shape, really confuses me. I like to think I have, like, oval, but I've also, like, done one of those TikTok filters, and I think it said I had, like, heart or diamond or rhombus or who knows. I can't keep up. So, I also have no idea if that was right. And then sometimes I try to, like, look in the mirror, and I just feel like most faces are like oval or round, so it's really hard for me to actually see what people mean when they say like square and diamond and all that. So I think I'm just not very good at that. Same thing with color analysis stuff where they're like, oh, you're cool toned, you're warm toned. I'm like, I have no idea. I think I'm maybe neutral, but one time I saw someone say you could take a picture of yourself like in natural lighting and find the color of your hair, your eyes, and your skin and put it into ChatGPT and ask it if you're warm toned, neutral, or cool toned. And it told me I was warm. Does it look like I put any blush on? I might have a little bit of blush blindness and put more on. Ignore me if this bothers you. Is that a good sound? Questionable at best. There it is again. I want this to be a little bit more dramatic than usual for me, especially I feel like my light drowns out a lot of the color, because like in real life I definitely look like I have blush on. That's better. Okay, good as it's getting. Next, we have highlight. I'm telling you, I do all this the same way I do. This is also Rare Beauty. I really like all their little face products, so I guess that's what happens. I wouldn't say this is like insanely shiny, but I think it's pretty good for like normal everyday wear. I really like it. It's not blinding, but that's not really what I feel like people want anymore anyways. Honestly, I'm really happy that 2016 like full glam is like not over, but like not the trend anymore, because man, when I get up for work I have no desire to do all that. Okay, I've got some Essence Make Me Brow Gel. It's just in like a brown color. So, I'm just gonna quickly brush that through. Nothing crazy there. This is just to give my brows a little bit they're both by ColourPop. They're both shadow sticks. This one is in, let me get you actual shades, Cocktail Party, and then the sparkly one is in Social Light Metallic. So, these are just literally sticks of product that so this is like a light brown, and when I'm being lazy, I could also just use a contour or a bronzer, but I think this works really nice. Look at what I did there, right? I just kind of filled in a bunch of my eye with it. It's like a base. And I'm just gonna take this and blend it out towards the outside of my brow, that way. Ow. And then the other way as well. So I feel like that gives a really nice base for what we're starting. Nothing too crazy. I'm also going to do, because camera is a little more fun, we're going to do the Sage Bundle Gel Eyeshadow, also by ColourPop. Is there a theme? This stuff's like, oh, that's bright. It's like a jelly consistency. It's more, honestly, I feel like it's more putty than gel, but, it's like crazy bright. Here, I'll swatch. See how that came out. Oh yeah, she's there. So I like this for just all over my eye. Nothing too, nothing I do is like incredibly, a lot of talent. I try to do like really cool looks like that, and it just never seems to go super well. I feel like I always end up regretting it if I go too crazy, so I just like the little shine that's gonna give. This jar is nice. I'm not usually into jar opening sounds, but this one's kinda nice. Okay. Then I'm gonna take this other ColourPop shadow stick that I mentioned earlier, and I'm gonna put a little bit. Usually I would use this just kind of all over the lid like I did that if I'm doing something a little more toned down. This one's much more, let's see. My lights don't really let you, but this is almost like more of a bronze shade. I like it for getting really easy inner corners done. Look at that. Done. Don't have to think about it. Okay. Honestly, I feel like usually if I'm going dramatic, I would do, this is Black Honey by Clinique. my standards today, it would be